All right, welcome to Unlimited Power. My name is D-Rod, and we are doing some more training this morning, just going over some more changes here with my Iden deck and where we're at. For those who don't know, if this is first time watching, we've been training for the upcoming 5K up in Washington State in the end of June, June 22nd. There'll be one up here at a local convention called SummerCon. I'm excited for that. I went to the last 1K this convention had. That was great. Not a lot of people. This 5K has tickets for up to 250 players, I believe. So we'll see what that ends up. We've been practicing by going to other 1K events, locals, and doing a lot of stuff here on the stream. Right now we are on the 7th iteration of this deck. Again, I've been really working on Iden Green. If you can tell from the title here, we're in our 10th training log, so we've spent over 20 hours on camera playing some Iden Green. So you can definitely say I'm getting a lot of time in there. I like Iden. I like the options that I can do. I'm familiar with a lot of the play lines, and I'm just getting myself more and more familiar on how to play games quicker by playing a lot of other decks. So we're almost at the point where now I'm going to have to start really settling on what my card space is. I've been liking this version of the deck. There are a couple of cards I'm still playing around with, but once we have this locked down, we then move into a training series of gauntlet matches. And that's where I know I'm going to have to be playing specific tier, higher tier decks to make sure we're good for that. But I'm excited for this. We'll be taking it again to a 5K. Here in the Portland, Oregon area, another store just announced a 2K on the same day, so that'll be fun. I'll be missing that one, but I'm excited to see that growth here in the area. A lot of good spoilers this week. We'll be talking about that, right now, but people will definitely feel free to ask me here in the chat. Let's go ahead and take a look at what I changed in the deck here from last time. So I took out two cards. I took out Count Dooku, which I was running one of, and then I took out a second card, a second resupply. So I'm now running two resupplies. What did I replace it with? I've been kind of messing around with two different cards. One is Spark of Rebellion, which allows you to look at someone's hand and discard a card. The problem is it cost me 6. I like it, but it cost me 6. Another one is Del Meeko. Del Meeko I really like because he's going to give me that early restore. He's a 3/3 for 3, so I like his overline stats. And he can he can increase the cost of events. So that may keep things a little bit handy there going against Sabine decks. I want to drop Metal Ceremony on me. If they don't have one resource, they're not going to get that. This can also help if I can Vader meet Del Meeko in when I have 7 resources going up against a control deck, and stopping a super laser blast from coming out on turn, or when my opponent has 8 resources. So there's a couple of things here I like about it. It can slow them down, it can heal, and it's not bad if I can trade into another unit because it has the attack for it. It can also be picked up by Vader. So we're going to be trying this out today. Just excited to do that. So let's go ahead and get going. So I move this. And move this. Move all the things. All right. Let's see here. I think we are good. Line that up a bit more. All right. All right, Blair, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and roll to see who goes first. I got a 5. Okay, I'll go first. Got the initiative. Let's see what we got here. So, again, with Iden, who are we playing? Chirrut? Oh, Chirrut Red. Chirrut Red is tough. I think the blue heroic style for Iden, at least the past couple weeks, have been difficult for me. Throwing that red, Tarkentown adds a little bit of complications. So let's see, what do we have in our hand here? We have Resupply, Snowtrooper Lieutenant, Overwhelming Barrage, Vanquish, Darth Vader, and Gideon Hask. Hask. I keep saying, I've been saying Hask a lot, but now I've been reading the book for Inferno 4, and they kept saying Hask. I may have to replay Battlefront 2's campaign to see if that's correct, but it's Hask. Okay, so I have a 2-drop, I have a 3-drop, I have no kill events in here. Nothing that's going to feed anything. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. Let's mulligan. I'll mulligan as well. Let's get that good shuffle in here. By good, I mean like just a full quick table shuffle. So, again, if you haven't seen me play this deck before, Iden plays that good mid-range control. We've added a couple more units in there to kind of help with some of that early aggro. That seemed to be one of the issues. I was playing definitely more of a ramp late game, and I needed just a couple more bodies. So over the weeks, we've added to our original starting group of Inferno 4, Cell Block Guards, and Viper Probe Droids, and Star Vipers. We've added now Death Troopers, and what else? Delmico. I guess technically we added the Inferno 4s. We've added a couple more mid-range guys, so General Hask, or sorry, whatever his name, yeah, Hask, and Rook. We've also added in a Snow Trooper Lieutenant, 2 of those. I like Snow Trooper Lieutenant because it allows me to have a little bit of opportunity where, you know, you can hold on to it, use it the way it's going to treat you best. You don't really want to put it down as a 2-drop unless you have to, but it can help Iden swing for pretty hard. It can help some of your smaller units take out something bigger at the right time, and it's not bad if you bring it out like with Vader. Just make him stronger. So I like it. I like the idea of it. I think this may be the right amount of bodies in a deck for this deck, so we'll see. So Death Trooper, Delmico, Snow Trooper Lieutenant, Star Viper, Cell Block Guard, Inferno 4. So this is what I hate to see, all 3 and 2 drops. So because you want to play them all, like you'd rather have them early. So we know we're gonna keep the Inferno 4. We're playing Chirrut. Ugh, gross. I'm gonna hold on to the Death Trooper. I'm gonna hold on to Delmico. And that leaves Cell Block Guard, Snow Trooper Lieutenant, and Star Viper. I think the Star Viper can go down. Nope. I think we're going to keep the Star Viper. Let's keep the space. We're going to drop the Cell Block Guard and the Lieutenant. Both the cards I only have 2 of in my deck, but I think that's going to be better. With Chirrut, I'm worried about shields, so I'd rather have Death Trooper out there to ping. And Delmico may help save us from some crazy forces with me tactics on turn 3. So let's keep it up. All right, I'm ready to go. Let's go. I'll go 2 for Inferno 4. Put it on the space side for you. Let me look at the top card. My deck, top 2. We got Super Laser Tech and Entrenched. I really like both of them. I'll keep them both. May need that Entrenched to take out some of these bigger units. All right, I'll take initiative. Okay. Sabine Ren is in play. Okay. Drop a card here. We're going to drop the Super Laser Tech for right now. I feel like I may need some of these units. We have the Inferno 4. Looks like he's about to be ready. Yep, he's ready. Okay, let's see. I could try to take out Sabine, but let's see what he does first. Swing on your base for 2 with Inferno 4. That Tarkin Town damage going. Okay, 3 on me from Sabine, 2 from her basic stats, 1 because she has ability, the on-attack ability. So Blair's doing great here. Let's go. I'll pay 3 for Star Viper. Get that health engine going here. I would expect him to play Restored ARC if he has it. All right, there's the Yoda. Okay. I'll take initiative. Draw 2 cards, Vigilance and Entrenched. Boom. So we have 2 Entrenches in the deck, which is great. We need to drop either Death Trooper or Delmico. So Delmico, again, is going to have each event my opponent plays cost 1 more. That's going to be good, especially now that we're on the whatchamacallit turn, 1 with the Force. My only problem with that is he will focus a lot on Del Meeko, so it'll only buy me a little bit of time, and I can't entrench Del Meeko this turn. So what is the plan? I would love to entrench both of them. All right, let's drop the Death Trooper, and we're going to hold off on Del Meeko and see if we can have some fun there. I'm going to take a little bit of damage, but we have the Restore 2 on the Star Viper, so I think we'll be okay. All right, I'll swing for 3 with the Star Viper. I'll heal 2 after he attacks. I'm also got to keep in mind, Tarkin Town can kill Del Meeko if I do anything like ECL into Sabine Ren, so I want to really try to keep Del Meeko out a little bit longer. Okay. There's the Chirrut ability to make Yoda stronger, so he's not going to die this turn. Swing for 2 on Inferno with Inferno 4. His Yoda swings, puts us back at 3. That's okay. Pass? Let's see what he does here with this pass. I need him to swing with Sabine. Okay. 3 takes me to 6. Pay 3 for Del Meeko. He makes your events you play cost 1 less. Or 1 more, sorry. 1 more, not less. Better be a lot better if he's making your events cost 1 less for your opponent. Make him like a 6/6 at that point. Paying 4. Alright, okay. I'll take initiative. Alright, so I have 2 entrenched. Probably going to be using those. We just drew a Star Viper and Overwhelming Barrage. That Overwhelming Barrage is going to come in handy, so we're going to keep that. We're going to put the Star Viper down as a resource. And now we're at 5 resources here. We could go Overwhelming Barrage right now on Del Meeko, raise him up to 5, but he wouldn't be able to kill everything there. So I think it's better to entrench Del Meeko and build off of that. So we'll go 2. Pay 2 for entrenched on Del Meeko. We'll make him a +3/+3, so he's a 6/6. Let's see what he does. Let's do this again. Let's make him worry. I'll do another entrenched, and now make him a +6. So he's a 9/9. Base takes 4. You take me from 8 to 12. I will go ahead and swing with Star Viper into your base to heal 2. You'll take 3. I'll heal 2. Go back down to 10. Lorcana Lingo, did you entrench your own guy? I sure did. I sure did. I want to keep this guy out a bit, so I double entrenched him. All right. Let's swing on K2SO. I'll heal 1 from the restored ability on the attack, and I have 2 cards in hand. Oh, my choice. Great. Ding, ding, ding. My choice. Ugh, tough choice. Let's see. Tough choice when you have Overwhelming Barrage and Vigilance. We're going to have to get rid of Barrage. We can kill Sabine and protect Delmico or heal 5, so we'll get rid of Barrage. Okay. Okay, got rid of Overwhelming Barrage. So your go still. Another K2, gross. I'll take initiative. Andy, not sure if it's important or intentional, but zones are flipped on stream view. Oh, you're right, they are. Yeah, I have it flipped to his side. But I'm going to move my guys just so it looks the same on stream view. So I know it's going to change yours a little bit, but it'll look better for everyone else watching if I switch these two. So. Okay, Kamikaze, hey man, he's still coming to the 5K now. The Guardian announced the 2K on the same day. No, I am doing the 5K, Kami. Yeah, I can't do the 2K because I'm committed. All right, takes me to 15. So I will not be at the Guardian Games 2K in Portland, Oregon, because I'll be at the other one. Draw 2 cards. We draw Vigilance and Restock. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna drop maybe that Restock. I'll drop Vigilance. Okay. We have Delmico, who is has taken 4 damage. Right now he is a 9/9, so he has 5 health remaining. We've taken 15. Have the Star Viper, have Initiative, have Iden we can deploy this turn, and a Vigilance. Let's go ahead and have some fun. I'm going to pay 6. I'll pay 6 for Vigilance. I'm going to heal 5 and defeat Sabine Ren. So move this. Reminder counter on Iden to heal 1 there, so we're at 10 now. He's got to swing with K2SO right now. Okay. Restock. Nico goes to 5. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. I'll swing on K2SO with Delmico. I'll heal 1, go down to 9. On K2SO with Delmico. So they'll trade. So Delmico trades. And then we take 3 damage, correct? And then 3 damage was the ability. Alright, so we're at 12. And again, yep, we did that. Don't worry, my units will die. Yep, so I went down to 9, and then he got me to 12 with that 3. So. He got the force throw pay, because that's only 1 for that. So he got me off the force throw, which is good. Heal 1 using Iden's ability, go back down to 13. Takes me from 13 to 16 with the church swing. I'll swing with the Star Viper to heal 2. I'll drop from 16 to 14. Right, this is where I lose the initiative for sure. So real quick, I was just reminded in chat, the force throw cost you 2 because of Delmico earlier. So, yeah, there we go. Thanks, Kamikaze. Yep, that's what it was. That could have mattered. Green Squadron. Waited for me to swing. Swing for 2 on your base. Or no, 2 on the A-Wing. 2 on the A-Wing. I would rather him Tarkin Town if he's going to do it. Gross. Double A-Wing. I'll deploy Iden Versio. Swing on Yoda to finish him off. Heal 1 when Yoda's defeated. Go down to 13. Okay. And then I'll pass. So he has the initiative. We finally lost it. We're going to draw 2 cards. We have none in our hand. We have Takedown and Avenger. I don't want to put any of those down. We are at 6 resources. We're not going to get to that Avenger if we don't put anything down. It's tough. It's tough. I'm going to get rid of the Avenger. It puts us at 7. Hopefully Inferno Fork dies this turn, and we can look at this. We can look at the cards that are coming up. So I could really use a Vader. So he's going to stay at 6 resources. That's fine with me. All right, I'm ready. We got Takedown, so we can take care of Chirrut. He's probably not going to swing with Chirrut first, though. Okay, takes me from 13 to 16. We'll use Takedown on Chirrut. Yep. Since he's defeated, I heal 1 with Iden's ability. Go down to 15. Cool. Okay. I have no cards left in hand. Someone force throwed me. So it hits me with that discard, but he draws 2. Really love Force Surrender. Swing with the Star Viper on the A-Wing that hasn't attacked yet. Heal 1. Okay. Star Viper's dead from Tarkin Town. Swing with Inferno 4 into the A-Wing. They'll trade. I heal 1, and I scry the top 2 cards. Power of the Dark Side, resupply. Let's put resupply down. Okay. He takes the initiative. M. Peterson, I just wonder, has the powers been limited on Iden, and will the D change to one of the newly spoiled leaders as their main? There's not been enough. I like the leaders. I don't know what's going to be my main once we hit in set 2. I am starting to do a lot of practice on some other sites that allow you to use a lot of proxies, so I've been doing that and just trying to learn a little bit more. Andy Lindstrom, probably doing the Guardian Games 2K. Just need to figure out the Northwest meta now. Andy, definitely check out. There's some videos from the Portland 1K at Portland Game Store from Artificery and myself. So you can see some of that meta there. It was definitely a lot of a good mix of Sabines and different types of control decks. Couple Hans. Like, you'll definitely see a lot of Sabine Boba. But I think a lot of people are trying to stretch themselves out by playing stuff like Palpatine and those things. So let's draw 2 cards. Oh, I'll swing with 4. I forgot. And then I'll pass. So draw 2. Power of the Dark Side. Overwhelming Barrage. I'll take it. We are at 8. No, we are at 7. I'm going to stay at 7. I'm going to stay at 7 resources. His Chirrut was defeat. His Chirrut only isn't stays in play is if his health changes. If you take down Chirrut, he should die, because it's not defeating. It's not lowering his health. It's just instantly defeating him. So for Kamikaze there. And M. Peterson putting the decks we see there from the Portland 1K to give people a good idea. Ooh, so we got Obi-Wan, no shield. I guess I'd power the dark side him and save Overwhelming Barrage. Or do I hit him for hit his base for 6? Hitting his base for 6 would be nice. No, we'll save power. Pay 3 for power of the dark side. Make you sack Obi-Wan. I heal 1 from the Iden's ability. Back down to 12. Andy Lindstrom, been liking Chirp, but rough. Into hard control, but rough. Mash up again into hard control. That's what it is. Oh. Gonna take the initiative. Swing for 4 on base. And Peterson, I'm going to build Cunning Sabine and run into everyone to test it. Yep. I mean, that's what I was running this last Monday, is Cunning Sabine, just to have some fun. I'll pass. Draw 2. Viper Probe Droid, Gideon Hosk. Finally, something to put down as a resource that's not amazing. Probe Droid is fine. I wouldn't mind the hand advantage, but I really do want to be at 8 and 9. Yep, 8 resources down. So now I have Barrage and Gideon. We still have an ECL we can use, so that'll be good. Iden's been doing her work. She's probably healed us 5 already. Vigilance has healed another 5, so we've definitely been doing well at staying below. What I'm worried about now is Luke Skywalker coming out. That's a little bit of a rough one, but we can figure it out. 3 for Yoda. Okay, I'm going to ECL for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to ambush in Gideon Hosk. He's going to untap, swing into Yoda. He'll take 2 damage himself. And we'll put an experience counter on Iden Versio from Gideon's ability, and we'll heal 1. Go down to 11. All right, he has 5 resources left, so there's no way Luke Skywalker's coming out after that Yoda kill. Let's see what else he has. 5 for Vanquish. All right, Gideon's dead. I'll swing for 5 with Iden Versio. Oof, thank goodness. Thank goodness Iden is a leader. I'll pass. So we have 5, and he knows I need to do 5. So I think at best what he could do is he could play a Luke Skywalker right now and lower Iden's health by -3, -3. I have Barrage to give it +2. Ooh, 9 resources? Or he puts a 9th resource down. So let's see. Something's about to happen. Could put out a Redemption. Doesn't need 9 resources for it though, but could play the Redemption. And Redemption's not going to stop Iden from swinging. That's for sure. But it'll be there. Early morning games. That's right, Valkyrie. Early morning games. Getting that testing in. We got a store showdown tomorrow. That'll be fun. Best of 1, though. 25-minute rounds. Down in the suburbs of Portland. And a little bit east in the Beaverton area. There he is. All right. -3, -3 on Luke. Where are my negatives? There's 1. There it is. -3, -3. Okay. All right, -3 on Iden. Let's go. We'll do Power of the Dark Side. Kill Luke. Go back down to 10 after Iden's healing ability. Hope he puts another unit in. We have an answer. We have 2 overwhelming barrages. And we have the 5 resources to do this. Okay, he's not doing anything. Among any other units. We'll just swing. Put the threat. So I'm swinging for a total of 2 on your base. And I'll pass. Lose the -3 there. At the end of the turn, Super Laser Tech and another Gideon. We'll put the Laser Tech down. Puts us at 10 resources in case we need to get Luke Skywalker again. We have 2 overwhelming barrages. Doesn't have the answer. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Do I sideboard? That's the question. Do I sideboard against this deck? If I sideboard in, I may not keep the entrenches. Probably bring in the blast. I'd probably bring in the blast. So, all right, I'm gonna just sideboard 2 cards out and in. I'm gonna take 2 cards. The blasts are going to help us just in case he gets too crazy with a lot of those upgrades and shields. That's what you really want to worry about, those blue-white cards like that. Once they get those shields, it just makes it harder with things like Overwhelming Barrage to get through everything on the ground. So we're going to switch up the entrenches for blast. We're going to keep the Overwhelming Barrages because that can still help take care of a lot of small units if he's not getting the shields or bump us up. Kind of what we were thinking right there at the end. So we're going to hold on to that right now. Let's go ahead and get a good table shuffle for game 2. See how we do. But that worked out better. Again, I'm liking a lot of the cards. I'm liking having more units in play. Let's see. Skip, first showdown tomorrow. Excited. I love that for you, Skip. What are you playing? Who's your leader? And Valkyrie, there is no sideboard of prep, unfortunately, for game 1, for best of 1. So we're still just prepping for the 5K at the end of June. And any other additional big events that are popping up. A couple big ones happening in the area for sure. I know they're still getting planned by stores and even some just supporters. I know we have a couple of people trying to organize just events at other venues that aren't stores, which I'm excited about. A couple of big bars or big concert areas, things like that. Very excited, very excited. And Peterson liking the new sleeves, thank you. They don't, they're very Simic-y if you're a Magic player. They definitely remind me of Simic from Ravnica. And very clear we're playing blue-green. So, but I love trying out custom sleeves from Dragon Shield. Really do like them. They have the brushed texture, so you don't get that full matte like you do with some of their other sleeves. You also don't get them in black like you do with the dual series, so they're only white on the inside, but I like them. I could triple sleeve this deck to make them last longer, but I just don't want to do that yet. Triple sleeving makes it a little bit harder for them to see on the camera, unfortunately, so that's one of the reasons why they're not there. Get a little bit more glare than I'd like with the triple sleeve. So, but loving it. Loving it. Okay, so Churret we took care of. Tarkin Town was a little bit of pain. I think we did great at having early healing with Del Miko and that Star Viper. Del Miko healed us probably 2 health, and the Star Viper it got us, I think, 9, if not 6. So we healed a lot, right? We probably killed 6 units with Iden Versio or more. So that's 6 health. We probably got a couple of more before she was out. So 8. Vigilance was 5. And we restored anywhere between 8 and 12. So that's a lot of healing in a game. I'm going to start like a health counter. That's what I need to do. Health counter. What do I have? Anything nearby? Need like a quick D20. I think I have one. What's in that dice? I love how I'm looking at a thing of dice and it's all roleplay dice. I don't have numbers. Here we go. D10s. Little healing. Boom. Can't go wrong with some D10. Alright. Do a cut. Draw cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All low-cost units. Nothing with healing. So we actually got Viper Probe Droid, Inferno 4, Super Laser Tech, Cell Block Guard, Resupply, and Reinforcement Walker. Reinforcement Walker is great because it comes in and it can heal. We have 2 ramp cards, so it's really just about the early turns here. Cell Block Guard and Inferno and Viper Probe Droid. Since we won game 1, let's see what happens if we try to go for the ramp against a blue-white deck. So we're going to try the ramp style here. I'll keep as well. There are some decks I know where I should not ramp against and some where I should. Blue-white is kind of an interesting one. And honestly, maybe it's if I can get the ramp and it makes sense, I play Relentless. So But we got tech and resupply that we're going to play. One of them is going to be played on turn 2. Okay, 2 for the A-Wing there. All right, I'm going to pay 2 for Inferno 4. I'm going to look at the top 2 cards of my deck. Go top 2, another Inferno 4 and a Rook. We're going to leave the Inferno 4 on top and Rook on the bottom. One on bottom, one on top. And the Inferno 4 is on the bottom, so we can throw it down as a resource. I'll pass. Draw 2 cards. So Inferno 4 is going to be our resource this turn, and we drew Gideon Hask. Gideon Hask. That's been a fun book to start recently, reading the Inferno 4 books. That's out. You know, if you haven't played Star Wars Battlefront 2, there's a great campaign there that is about Iden Versio's story arc. Really enjoyed it. Thought that was really fun. And but there is a book about it as well, about the creation of Inferno Squad. And when you play Battlefront 2, the campaign starts right there at the end of the Death Star 2, right there on Endor. That's where you start your first level. Whereas in this book, it starts right at the end of the first Death Star. So I really like that there's that bookmark there. Wing Leader's out. Okay, no problem. Let's go. We're not going to kill that Green Squadron A-Wing anytime soon. Swing on the Wing Leader. I'll take 2. Reminder counter on Iden. Oof, base is going to take 5 from there. Man. Siggy, new sleeves be banging. I know, these Simic sleeves. That's how I roll. Pay 3 for a resupply. It goes to discard pile. Comes back into play as a resource and exhausted. Okay. I'll use Iden's ability to heal 1. Go down to 4. Let's get this health counter going. 4 or 1. We've healed 1. Ding, 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 ding. So 1 so far. Maybe spin down would have been better for this. Pass. Draw 2 cards. Hey, Inferno 4 and Del Mico. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to drop Inferno 4 again. We're at 5 resources. Got Inferno 4 here. Probably going to swing into that Green Squadron A-Wing. Won't kill it, but will help us out. So we can play Del Mico, Super Laser Tech, or Gideon this turn. If we can kill something with the tech, we can Del Mico this turn and put Iden out, which would be great. That would be great. Ugh, Fleet Lieutenant for 8? For 7? Gosh, 7. All right. You're going to take me from 4 to 11. Dangerous. Dangerous. What are my answers here? I guess we will... He did 3. I don't mind ramping. Ramping would be good. If we ramp... God, we're so much closer. He has nothing else to do this turn. He can't put out Chirrut. Yep. You know what? Let's see. We can do 3 damage to... It's just not a lot. It's not a lot of damage. All right. Let's focus on the ramp. Focus on the ramp. So, all right, I'm going to ECL for 3. And we're going to Super Laser Tech. And I will ambush to swing into the Fleet Lieutenant for 2. Tech will come back to my resource pile, readied. Now, I'm surprised he hasn't Tarkin Town Inferno 4 yet. But I guess he knows it's going to scry for me, so maybe that's why he's holding back. Again, we now have Del Mico we can put out, and we can put out Iden. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's just take care of that. I'll swing with Inferno 4 into the Green Squadron A-Wing for 2 damage. Inferno 4 dies, I'll get the Scry trigger. Yeah, the A-Wing, sorry. We drew Vigilance and Cell-Block Guard. I think we'll put... I'll leave it. Leave them both on top. I'll leave both cards on top. Since you have initiative, I'll go ahead and play Delmico for 3. And since I'm at 6, I will deploy Iden Versio and swing with onto the Fleet Lieutenant. Let me see something here. Then I lose this and I heal 1 from the Fleet Lieutenant dying. Let me see if I can fix something for everyone here. Nope. Nope. That's not what we want. Okay. Okay, I think I fixed what was happening with the screen. All right, Blair, I think I fixed this. So now if you move it, your A-Wing to the other side, everyone sees it where we both have the same arenas. There we go. Yep. And oh, it doesn't look the same for you, does it? You still have my guys on that side. Okay, cool. All right. And I will go ahead and pass now. Draw 2 cards. We don't have a shield on Iden Versio. We have Delmico out, and we are 2 resources ahead of our opponent. So they're about to be at 5. We're going to be at 7. We're going to drop Cell Block Guard as our 7th resource. We have Vigilance in hand, Gideon Hask, and a Reinforcement Walker. So our healing is going to be happening, which we need it because that Green Squadron A-Wing hits for 5 every time it attacks. And when you have a 25 health, that's not many times. If you know your times tables, I'm going to die pretty quickly. So we'll see. We'll see. So he's at 5. I'm at 7 resources. We're going to Vigilance this turn for sure. I think we can kill the Green Squadron A-Wing unless it gets another wing leader on it. So I'm ready. There it is. There's 5. Yeah. I'll pay 6 for Vigilance. We're going to heal 5, and then we're going to defeat a unit with 3 or less HP, which is going to be the Green Squadron A-Wing. Trigger for Iden Versio's ability, and I'll go back down to 9. All right, so total we have healed. We just healed 6, so we just went from 2 heals all the way to 8 total this match. Good to know. Good to know. Here comes Chirrut. I'm not going to try and kill Chirrut. Swing for 3 on your base. I'll heal 1 with the restored ability, go down to 7. 9 health. Chirrut wants to hit one of my guys, he can hit one of my guys. But Iden is going to be swinging straight into the base. Let's put some damage on there, tie up the game. Oof, force throw. Wow. Oh, thank goodness. Iden's dead. All right, you killed Iden, and I will go ahead and take initiative. I did, yes. All right, it takes me from 7 to 10. Draw 2. Reinforcement Walker in hand, Consortium Star Viper in hand, Vanquish, and Gideon Hask. Love it. We are now at 8. We got to figure out what card's going to drop this turn so we can have a Reinforcement Walker. I think it's going to be the Star Viper. I want to hold on to Vanquish because we're probably going to need that for Luke Skywalker. Something big's going to happen for sure. Let's just make him, if he has the Vanquish, we're gonna make him use it. So he's at 6, I'm at 8. I'm going to exhaust 8 to play Reinforcement Walker. I'll look at the top card, and I will draw it into my hand. And you're go. We drew a Vader. We drew a Vader. So I wouldn't mind Vader right now. Put a couple more bodies on the ground here. Really overwhelm it, especially if I start seeing... Ooh, Del Meeko's going to get hit. All right. Del Meeko dies. I'll go ahead and take initiative. So we want some more bodies before this, like a Luke comes out, and then there's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, just that I don't want to see the shield build up. Yoda and restored ARC, so he's going to be doing some healing of his own. But we got some big bodies out now. Let's draw 2. Super Laser Blast and Resupply. No complaints there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. This turn, we're at 8. Remember, we are at 8. We can kill the Yoda. Probably just going to do some swinging here. We're going to just drop the Resupply. We're at 9. We're at 9. So, we'll Vader this turn, right? Or maybe I Husk and give him a threat. Death Trooper's not going to kill. Vader. Let's do Vader. Let's do Vader. Because maybe he's holding on to something important. Alright, I'm going to pay 7. And I'll play Vader. So Vader comes in. Let's look at the top 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think I want a Del Meeko more than anything. I really want to slow him down. Snow Trooper Lieutenant. Well, that's good. Super Laser Tech and Del Meeko. Yep, let's slow him down. I'll put Del Meeko into play. Then we'll resolve the ambush ability and swing on Chirrut for 5. So the reason why I swing on Chirrut is because I don't want Luke Skywalker to come out right now and -6 me somewhere. So that's why I did not swing on Yoda. Shuffle these bottom 10 cards or 9 cards and put them on the bottom here. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Did not forgot he would swing into Del Meeko. That makes sense. Swing into your base for 6 with the Reinforcement Walker. And I'll look at the top card of the deck. I'll keep it and draw it in my hand. I'm going to keep that Vigilance, not discarding that. Hopefully we can shield the Walker. Well, the Walker won't really need the shield so much, but again, we're trying to play around the Luke Skywalker problem here of getting that -6, -6. Right now, he could -3 me, but he wants to take out this Walker, and the Walkers is what's really going to get us there. There it is, Luke Skywalker for 7. Is it whenever a unit dies or when one of your units die? Correct. It's very intentional in who I wanted to hit there for that reason. Okay. Vader has 1 health point remaining this phase. I'll take initiative. So yeah, he did forget that he needed something of his to die. So yeah, exactly that. We played around that. It forces his Yoda to swing into Vader if he wants Vader dead. If he doesn't, Vader's going to do a big swing next turn, hopefully killing Luke, especially if I can get a Super Laser Tech, or, you know, Vigilance and heal, or shield Vader, so. Or I'll kill that restored ARC. Either way, we're in a good spot. Now he has to figure out what's the plan. What is the plan for him? This is why it's helpful to play a lot of different decks you don't see in the meta. Like, you don't really see a lot of blue-white shirt stuff. Not to say it doesn't show up. It does, but it's why you have to play other things to kind of figure out, like, what's the strategy? What do you play around? What do you expect to see? You know, when you see force users in red, be mindful of force throw. Oh, I had the initiative. In case I didn't say that. Yeah. Correct. Okay, he kills the Vader. Gets to draw a card because he controls another force, or because of Yoda dying. Store 2, that, so he's back down to 6. I'm at 12, he's at 6. Still feeling good. Alright. Let's draw 2 cards. Avenger and Death Trooper. I think we will drop the Death Trooper. No, we're at 9. We're at 9. I'll hold on to everything. Chirrut is now dead at the end of the phase. 1, 2, 3. Can't remember when he dies, but I don't think he dies when I can use Iden's ability. I believe he dies at the end of the action phase. So, and now we're at a new action phase. So 9 resources left. Let's go ahead and take out somebody. Do I just kill Luke? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to leave us 4 more. Luke has that restored. Let's go ahead and, well, let's swing first. I'll swing on your base for 6. I'll look at the top card of my deck, and I'll discard it, and I'll heal 3. So I'll go from 12 down to 9. Right, that's going to bring our health counter to 12. We've held 12 this game. Love that. Love when we can break double digits. Okay, what is he going to do? Yoda takes... Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Hey, for Yoda, he didn't have any damage on him, right? Oh, okay. He would have survived the Vader hit. But you drew a card, right? Alright, so we'll just leave that. We'll just let that there and have the card just be like the benefit, I guess. Unless you still have that card. Yeah, 2 attack, because he's a 5 and you lowered him 3. So we're just going to let him keep the card there. He's going to make Luke better with that lightsaber. That sounds fine. We have the Vanquish. Let's Vanquish Luke for 5. Get the reminder trigger on Iden. Thanks, Rami. Yep, sometimes we miss those things. It's good to know, though, because that changes how the rest of this plays out. Okay, it takes me from 9 to 11. I'll use Iden's ability to heal 1 and go back down to 10. Okay. Green Squadron A-Wings out. I'll take initiative. Alright. He's flooding that spaceport, but I think we're going to get it. We drew another Reinforcement Walker and a Snowtrooper Lieutenant. That's fun. We're going to drop this Death Trooper we have in our hand, giving us 10 resources so we could play Reinforcement Walker again if we want. But first, let's just do a big ol' swing. A big swing here. Glad I'm running 2 Snowtrooper Lieutenants. Alright. You're good with your resource amount, correct? Alright, I went up to 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. Snowtrooper Lieutenant. Swing on your base for 8 with the Reinforcement Walker. Oh, nope, it's not Imperial. I'm sorry, just swing on your base for 6. Apparently this, Reinforcement Walker has nothing to do with the Empire. Look at the top card. I'm going to discard it. Another Death Trooper, and I'm going to heal 3. So I'll go down to 7. changing my healing up to 15. 15 this game. So I'm at 7, they're at 16. Go from 7 to 9. What else can we do? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We can kill something, but I'd rather put a body out. Let's go ahead and put out Gideon. I'll play Gideon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, Gideon Hask comes out. It's part of the Union. Valkyrie, yep. Contracted worker of the Empire. Wow. You're taking some pop culture reference I know I don't think you're as familiar with. But I love it because it reminds me of Clerks, where they talk about the destruction of the Death Star. And they're like, listen, like someone was talking about it, and they're like, there's a lot of people that aren't, you know, whatchamacallit, Imperial people. Stormtroopers. Like, you could have contractors there, right? They're like, they killed all those innocent contractors. And then a contractor is in the store in the movie Clerks, and he's like, hey, listen, as a contractor, you know what you're getting into. Go from 9 to 12. I'll take initiative. As we get hit by that A-Wing. But the contractor's like, listen, my buddy was working on this thing. This guy worked for a mob. And all of a sudden, blah, blah, blah. And he dies. He knew who the guy was. He knew the risks. Like, that's a part of our job as a contractor. Just trying to end the debate of, like, did Luke Skywalker murder so many innocent people? Anyway, that's what I thought of when you said that Walker is Union because it's not Imperial. So, 4 cards in her hand: a Reinforcement Walker, Super Laser Blast, Avenger, and Vigilance. Essentially, our hardest hitting cards in the deck. Ooh, Forced Surrender is going to make me discard. Alright, I have to discard 2 cards of my choice. Let's surprise him, and I'm going to show Super Laser Blast. And do we need the Vigilance? I'll just discard the Walker. Super Laser Blast and a Walker will go. Do you want to guess what I'm keeping when I discard those good cards? Did you want to take a guess at what I kept when I discard 2 big heavy hitters like that? He definitely was like, it doesn't matter. Alright. Draw 2, Vanquish. Star Viper. Stay at 10 resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. So 10 resources here. He's at 15. We have 7 plus 6. Yeah, we have 13 on board. Let's have some fun. Who are we going to kill? Let's do some attacking first, right? Let's go. No, I guess we should do some kills. Kills are going to matter. Who can we kill? I wish I could kill 2 people in one, but I can't. We have 10 resources. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. We need 11. We need 11 to kill something. You could kill 2 things this turn easily. All right. I'll use Gideon to swing into Sabine. Gideon takes 2. We'll put an experience counter on the Snowtrooper Lieutenant. And a reminder counter on Iden. Okay. I have a feeling I'm going to see a Luke. And Peterson can't see what they do with the Prime Directive card. Wonder which aspect it will be. I don't know that card off the top of my head. I know that. Oops. Don't need all my YouTube stats. Let's find out here. I just had the Star Wars stuff up. Just to look at that. Shadows of the Prime Directive. There it is. I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Snowtrooper dies. Let's vanquish Luke for 5. We'll put a 1/1 counter on the reinforcement walker. All right, slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. Let's see. Can Sabine be attacked with the other two things out? Red, white, blue, white. I don't remember. I got to see the Sabine card. I think they can be attacked, but they can't be targeted. Oh, Star Trek. Oh, but I'd have to see the card. All right, he hit me for 2, right? Okay, drops me to 14. 5 remaining. 5 remaining. Let's go ahead and put out. I'll pay 3 for the Star Viper. Let's see what he does now. He's going to have to swing. Oh, he trades. He trades. All right. One of your units die. I'll put an experience counter on the reinforcement walker. I'll swing for 8 with the walker. Look at the top card of my deck. I will draw it. Drew a Darth Vader, so no complaints there. Sabine says, while there are at least 3 aspects among other friendly units, this unit cannot be attacked unless she gains Sentinel. There was red, white, and blue. So you're right. Yep, I could not have killed that Sabine. We've made a couple play mistakes, and that's all right. We're going to have to get better at that. All right, I'll heal Iden for 1, go to 13, and I'll pass. Draw 2. Restock an Overwhelming Barrage. It's pretty good. He needs a Vanquish. He needs a Vanquish. So yes, I need to remember Sabine stuff. That would have changed my triggers for sure. But, you know, people make mistakes. We all make mistakes. That's why you play. That is why you play. That's why you practice. It's why, once again, I've have over, you know, this is going to be at least 20 hours of documented time playing Iden. So, how many hours have I played Iden? Way more than 20. Way more than 20. Oh, I healed 1. I'm at 16 health. Nice. 16 heals this game. So, all right, I'm ready. Keeping that restock in case we see a Vigilance. We have Reinforcement Walker that hits for 8. I mean, it's game. He has to kill the Reinforcement Walker, but he has to take out Hask and the Walker. There's Obi-Wan. Ooh, that'll be fun. Someone tell me why why Vader can't kill Obi-Wan. Unit Vader can't kill Obi-Wan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll pay Overwhelming Barrage. We'll go ahead and give the Reinforcement Walker +2 for the turn. Just do +4 total. And we'll do 10 damage, so I'll do 6 to Obi-Wan and then the remaining 4 to the Reinforcement Walker. And I'll put 2 more counters on the Walker from Gideon's ability. And a reminder counter there. 42, that's why. That's always the answer. So. Oh yeah, so I don't kill the thing. Oh, I did. All right. Your mic is off, but I assume that's the you submitting. Giving up. You're all good? Cool. Oof. I was surprised I didn't see Kanan early on. I was definitely worried about him, and playing around Luke was difficult. I also made a mistake where I swung into Sabine, and I couldn't have attacked Sabine yet. So I'd have had to change my order of damaging that last action phase. Sorry, I was saying I couldn't. The one mistake that I missed as well was the Sabine, that second to last action phase I couldn't swing into because of her other ability. Yeah, that's a hard one for me to remember as well, especially when there's no units next to it. So. right, you want to try this deck again, or you have something else that you're messing around with? Ooh, I'd love to play some Boba Fett Yellow, if you got it. All right, Boba Yellow. Let's let him set up some Boba Yellow here. I haven't seen the Obi-Wan Lives director cut. That's true. I would love that. He lives as a Force ghost. All right, so we're going to put the entrenches back in. We're going to take out the blast. We ended up not needing them. He didn't go too wide, but that's usually, you know, that can happen. That can happen. And I think Overwhelming Barrage made up for what we were seeing, which is a lot of lack of shields. We didn't see the forces with me really at all. You know, I don't feel like ramp did a lot as much as I wanted to. It definitely got us healing a little bit more, so maybe, but we healed 16, so I think that's great. 16 heals that match. Where is the second blast? That's all we need here. Oh, there he is, showing off that awesome sticker. 10, 10, 10. There's the blast. Sideboard here. So again, if you're wondering what deck I'm trying right now, the Iden Versio deck link is down in the description below. It should be Iden 1.7. There it is. There's the blast. Where we've taken 2 cards out, a resupply and the single Count Dooku, and replaced them with 2 Delmicos, essentially making this very Inferno squad. Right, we have, because we have the Hask, we have Iden, we have Inferno 4, and we have Delmico. So we're running every Inferno squad card currently printed, which I think is good. Real cool. Kind of makes me wish I made more Inferno squad themed sleeves, but hey, there's time. Maybe I spend some time making something fun for that before the 5K. These are probably going to go to the store showdown tomorrow. Again, that's going to be best of 1, 25 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to play this deck or just something fun aggro-y. You know, like a Leia, probably a Leia, or, you know, maybe mix it up and go for a Krennic build that's similar to this. But I want to have fun with it. That'll be good. M. Peterson, would you play a 20 HP base with put a shield token on the base at the beginning of each action phase? Ooh, man, but if they have Saboteur, does that mean I lose all the shields if they don't swing into it? I don't know. I have said I would play a 20 health base if the epic action was a Super Laser Blast. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think if you build a Death Star location, that's a great way of doing it. You hinder your opponent, but you kind of say like, hey, at any point, you can wipe the board. And I love that. It forces your opponents to kind of play around it. And as a control deck where I play a lot of spot removal, meaning like singular removal, it'd be nice if they just always know, hey, that epic action to blow up the board is always there, so don't put out all your units, and then you're just slowly killing each unit they put out. It's great. That's what I would love. So that's what I would love. Someone send me to Minnesota, and I'll tell Jeremy and the rest of the team what to do. So, I don't know if I've ever given Jeremy ideas when we've talked, but we have chatted. We have chatted. Bam, bam, bam. Excited. Liking all the spoilers. I'll tell you that. Just we're looking at them again this morning, having some fun. Man, they look good. A lot of good stuff. I love the tribe. Love that we're sticking in a tribal setup here. So, you know, we already have Rebels. We have Imperials. We're going to see more Mandalorians and clones. 6. All right, it's higher than me. He has 9 here. So Boba Fett. 30 health Boba Fett. Oof. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 30 health Boba Fett. All yellow, so we can expect Cunnings. So that makes me really think about Relentless in this matchup to sideboard in. And I'm glad Delmico's in here. What I don't want to do is feed Boba, so we're probably not going to put too many bodies out if we can avoid it. Unfortunately, we got a lot of bodies. So we got Rook, Overwhelming Barrage and Vigilance, Super Laser Tech, and Consortium Star Viper and Viper Probe Droid. So we're going to drop Rook. And I'm going to drop Barrage for right now. I have a feeling it's going to be too heavily shielded for me to make that work. Okay, I'm good to go. Siggy, loving Hondo. Way too much for what he do. Well, Hondo's great. And I think you're still going through some of the series, so I hope you get to experience more of Hondo in the Clone Wars and Rebels series. He's a great character. Greedo's out. We're going to have to probe droid here. All right, let's see the rest of your hand with the Viper probe droid. We got... All right, Defender, Boba Fett, and Waylay. None of the things I want to see. Okay, looks great. I don't want any of that in my life. Not a single bit. Let's brighten this up a little bit. These darker sleeves here. Okay, he takes the initiative. I'll pass. Draw 2 cards, Snowtrooper Lieutenant and Vanquish. We're going to go 2, and we're going to put down... Let's drop the... something. Let's drop the tech. I'm worried he's going to waylay the tech. I'm going to swing into Greedo this turn because I don't want units to... I want to do units on my... like, the way I want to, I guess. Let's see what he does here. He could waylay and swing for 3. That'd be not bad. He also has that Boba Fett he wants to play. If he plays Boba Fett right now, then I'm Snowtrooper Lieutenanting the Viper Probe Droid to kill the Fett. Because I think Fett's a 3/5. So I'll have an answer for him. He's dancing. He's dancing. He's figuring it out. Hits me for 3. Because he wants to do Boba Fett. Nope, I'm going to force him to waylay. Yep. Pass. Waylay. Like, this should force him to waylay. He can pass 2, and we'll both sit at 3. And, you know, yes, that's bad. Like, that's 3 damage I couldn't do, but... you know, again, I'm trying to control this so where he's not taking advantage of the ability here of getting that 1. And it's practice, so I can play some stuff out to see if it works out for me. There's the Boba Fett. All right. I'll pay 2 for Snowtrooper Lieutenant. Plus 2 on the Imperial Probe Droid. And swing for 5 into Boba Fett. Trade. Correct, yep. Sorry, grabbed the wrong counter there. Let's get that +2 counter. Red. Alright, he takes the initiative. That's exactly what I was hoping for. That he didn't have anything else to play. Use Iden's ability, heal 1, go down to 2, and I'll pass. Didn't want to see any ISB agents there. We drew another Viper Probe Droid and a Super Laser Tech. Let's go ahead and drop the Probe Droid into the resource pile. This gives us Takedown, Consortium Star Viper, Super Laser Tech, and Vigilance still in our hands. Good stuff there. Let's see, what is next? What is next? So Greedo swings for 3. Yep, swinging for the 3. Takes me to 5. He has nothing to reheal, so, like, he has nothing to untap if we kill Greedo right now. So let's just go ahead and ramp. We have an opening, we're going to take it. ECL, for Super Laser Technician. Swing into Greedo. All right, no events, no events, no events. Perfect. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Put the reminder counter on Iden. We got through there. So we got through the Greedo. He loses a card. That's important when you play 3 Vigilances. Ooh. Well. Vigilance Takedown or Consortium Star Viper? He gets to discard one of my cards. Vigilance is out. Okay. Swing for 2 on your base with the Snow Trooper Lieutenant. Ooh, Bodhi Rook. I forgot about Bodhi. And a lot of hand manipulation is about to come my way, so drawing cards is going to be good. It's going to take the initiative, I think. That's correct. Super Laser Tech. There's the Smuggler. What do I want? I'll use Iden's ability. Go back down to 4. Puts 1 on our health count this turn. All right, I'll pass. Takes the initiative. I drew a Darth Vader and a resupply. What am I dropping? I think I'm just going to drop. What are we at? About to be at 6. 6, 6, 6. We're so close to Vader. Takedown's going to kill anything with 5 or less HP. It's not going to kill Boba Fett over there, that's for sure. I think we're just going to have this bite on the ground that we're going to have to do. I'll get rid of Takedown. Getting rid of Takedown. Oh, Cunning? Dang. So he's going to choose for me to discard 1 card at random. And exhaust the Snow Trooper Lieutenant. Card 1 is Consortium Star Viper. Alright. That's only annoying because I really wanted to play Consortium Star Viper this turn. He can deploy Boba. Let's go. I'll pay 3 for a resupply. Put us at 7. So I think with Boba decks, I'm just always going to have to play Super Laser Blast. I think that's going to have to be a hard thing in there. We're going to hold on to our units here. I'll take initiative. Okay. Okay, takes me from 4 to 8. Takes me from 8 to 10. Takes me to 13. Right, I wish I had that vigilance. Gideon, Vader. Okay, Star Viper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Untap. We can drop. What are we at? We're at 7 resources. We can play Gideon the Star Viper this turn, but I think what we're going to end up needing is Vader out this turn to kill somebody here. Kill Bodhi. He can kill Bodhi. He can put some damage on Boba Fett, but we'll see. All right, I'm starting us off. Let's go. I'll deploy Iden Versio, which comes into play with the shield. What is your plan? What is your plan, Boba? Ooh, no good to me dead. All right, you're on mute. So who's that on? On Iden. Okay. Iden is out for 2 actions. Let's go. We'll pay 7 for Lord Vader here. We'll look at the top 10 cards first. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 5. Okay. Look at the top 10 cards for villainy units that have a combined cost of 3 or less and put each of them into play. It usually means just 1 unit for myself. We have a few options here. We have Death Trooper. We have Cell Block Guard. Cell Block Guard won't die to really any of those things. And Death Troopers. So I think what we'll do is we're going to go Cell Block Guard. I'm going to put the Cell Block Guard in. And I'm going to ambush with Vader and swing for 5 on Boba Fett. Boba does 4, correct? Now, the reason why I don't kill this Bodhi Rook is I want to kind of make him work for it on what he wants to do there. So, shuffle these 10 cards a bit. But he has to swing into the Cell Block Guard. And Cell Block Guard won't kill the Smuggler, but it'll move the shield. And then I can still kill the Smuggler, or I can kill Boba Fett. Okay, Cell Block Guard, so Sentinel. So... Okay. All right, you get the trade. I heal 1 from Iden's static ability. Go down to 12. I'll swing on Boba Fett with Snowtrooper Lieutenant to finish him off. I'll heal another 1 off of Iden's static ability. Healed 3, I'm down to 11. I like it. 2 cards left in my hand. That was pretty good. Vader took care of a lot of cards here. Healed me too. I'll take initiative. We're going to take 2 damage, which is what we healed. Ooh, Vader takes 2. Okay, takes me from 4 to 6. Alright, I'll draw 2 cards. Reinforcement Walker and Restock. We are at 7. Reinforcement Walker can come out this turn. Let's drop the Restock. Iden is still exhausted due to No Good to Me Dead. This is our last action phase, exhausted here. Again, we have Reinforcement Walker, Gideon Husk, and Consortium Star Viper. Gideon would be nice to get that build, but a Reinforcement Walker will heal and still make him rethink what he wants to do. I think that'll be good. So let's go ahead and start us off that way. Actually, let's swing with Vader first. I'll swing with Vader for 5 into your base. Let's get that damage on there. Get him at 7. I know I'm 2 resources ahead, but that's always the hard part. It's like at the end, I'm playing that catch-up. Okay, they trade. Iden static ability triggers. Go down to 10. Let's go. I'll pay 8 for Reinforcement Walker. Look at the top card of my deck. I will discard it and heal 3. So I'll go down to 7. I mean, yeah, 7. But it's at 6 healed this match. Okay, takes me to 10, and I'm going to take initiative. 11. I think this is working out a lot better. Again, we made some changes of going from the more mid-range to late game to trying to be a little, like, we added a couple more units to have that early game, so it does feel more like a mid-range deck. Now, if we have to go to the stretch with the control, we can. Our sideboard is set up for Relentlesses to kind of hold that down a little bit better. Okay, Cantina Bouncer bounces this Reinforcement Walker. Alright, I'll draw 2. Oops. Alright, we got Vigilance and Entrenched is what we drew. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I like Entrenched. I'm a big fan of Entrenched here. Because Iden Versios, who we're going to make a little stronger. So we continue. Because Iden Versio is not going to get waylaid or bounced as easily. So that'll be important. What do I want to do? We're actually going to, what are we at? 9? 9, 9, 9. I could Vigilance and this, or I can Gideon and that. Decisions. Let's go. Let's go Entrenched. I'm going to keep Iden out as long as I can. Nope, I'm going to save that for his dumb ship, the Fire Spray. Save it for the Fire Spray. Let's go 5 into whatchamacallit. Or let's just kill. All right. All right, I'll pay Vigilant. Play Vigilance. I will defeat the Defender, and I'll heal 5. So I will heal a total of 6 off of Iden's ability and be at 4. Alright, that was great because that changes our health. We've healed 12 now this match. That's our second Vigilance gone, though. There it is. Alright, we're going to entrench the Fire Spray. I think I have a Fire Spray sitting right here. Right here, I mean hidden behind this thing. Out comes Greedo. Fire Spray. All these cards are in order. This is probably the same deck he's playing because it is a double Boba Yellow. There it is. Bam. Boom, I had the Fire Spray. Okay. Alright, swing on your base for 4 with Iden Versio. We're completely exhausted here. If he wants to waylay his Fire Spray, he can. I'm okay with that. He can still use the Fire Spray's ability, but I have no unique, non-unique units out. Alright, Iden's shield eats the 3. You take 4 back. I'll take initiative. Alright, draw 2. Snowtrooper Lieutenant and an Entrenched. Okay, so I have an answer in case he waylays his Fire Spray, which wouldn't be a bad idea. It's a good way of getting around some of those stuff when you're playing yellow. Let's see, he's not going to play a resource. I think I am going to play a resource down. There we go. All right, we're at 11 here. 11. Let's go. All right, I'll pay 2 for Snow Trooper Lieutenant. And give Iden +2 and swing on your base for a total of 6. Five, 6, 7. We still have 7 remaining, so we can play Gideon this phase. He is at 17 damage. We're halfway through it. There comes shoot first. Gross. Alright, Iden is dead off that shoot first. Cantina Bouncer survives. Let's pay 5. I'll pay 5 for Gideon. Gideon is out, but Gideon is a unique unit, so the Fett's Fire Spray cannot exhaust it. He's going to want to have to swing into Gideon. Which he has a chance of killing him, but he's going to take initiative. Alright. Let's see here. He could kill Gideon. I could get rid of the Entrenched right now. I want to see him kill Gideon. Alright, I'll pass. Let's draw 2 cards. Super Laser Tech and Inferno 4. Not anything I'm really looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're at 9 cards here. I'll go ahead and drop the Inferno 4. Or not the Inferno, the Super Laser Tech. We're going to play the Inferno 4. Look at the top 2 cards when we get a chance. Alright, I'm going to be at 10 resources. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. I'm ready. Let's see now what we're going to do. Gideon is no good to me dead. He's no good to me alive right now. Swing into Greedo with the Lieutenant. Okay, I'll get a +1 counter on Gideon. Bounce that Gideon. Okay, surprise strike. Swings for 6. Right, Gideon takes 6. He dies. Bouncer dies. Okay. I'll pay 2 for an Inferno 4. I'll look at the top 2 cards of my deck. 1, 2, Resupply and Delmico. We're going to put Resupply on the bottom and Delmico on top. 1 on bottom, 1 on top. Let him swing into that. Boba Fett. Do I have an answer for Boba Fett? I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll pay 8 for Reinforcement Walker. I'll go ahead and draw the card. Now, will he swing? He doesn't swing. All right, I'll use Iden's ability to heal 1, go down to 3, and I'll pass. Draw 2 cards. Gideon and Death Trooper ready up. I'm going to stay at 10. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 resources. Reinforcement Walker in play. I'm at 3. They're at 17. Damage is coming their way. I'm not too worried about it. We can hit them. We can hit them hard. But this is working out. We kind of like... I feel like the Boba Yellow does have a good tempo. So with good tempo, like, it's great. But eventually you can run out of steam. Because they do all just work so well off each other. Right. Reinforcement Walker gets hit by Bosk here. Okay. Swing on your base for 6 with the Reinforcement Walker. Look at the top card of my deck, and I'll draw it. We drew a Power of the Dark Side. So, we're about to do 6 damage. Hit him to 23. He needs to swing with that Fire Spray. And we have a reminder counter on Iden from Bosk, throwing his body into this big machine. Now he's only done 4. Okay, that's 6 total, so you do 10. I only have 9 health. Swing on your base with Inferno 4 for 2. Also, like Inferno 4 can't be exhausted by the fire spray, so again, those unique stuff really does help. Okay, Inferno 4 dies. I'm going to look at the top 2 cards of my deck, and I'm going to leave them both on top. Yeah, take down and power the dark side. So since he just went, let's rebuild this board, shall we? We have 10 resources. I'll pay 5 for a Gideon. Gideon is good. Keeps the initiative. Okay. I'll heal 1 with Iden, go down to 2, and then I will pay 3 for a Del Miko. Trying to put the whole squad, man, out. Keep killing everybody. I'll pass. Draw those 2 cards. Take down, power the dark side. He has an event. It's going to cost him 1 more to use it because of Del Miko. And if he puts out a unit, well, we have the ways of killing it and making Gideon and Del Miko stronger. So we need to do 5 damage. He needs to kill Gideon because that's 5 damage right there on the board. He cannot exhaust them with the fire spray because they are unique units. So I think we are in a good setup here to just take the match. All right, I'll stay at 10. He's at 8 resources. Difficult to see on stream with those dark sleeves. Let's see if I can make this a little better. Brighten it up. A little bit better, a little bit better. I like how you can't even see his deck, but it's there. I'm ready. Tapping 2. Ooh, spacer. And Del Miko is exhausted. Let's go. We're gonna kill something. We got a couple of things here. Let's go. We'll pay 3 for power of the dark side. Make you defeat 1 of your units. And your counter. And +1. Okay. I'll pay 3 for another power of the dark side. Make you sack 1 of your units. I don't know why I'm just not swinging. I have 5 on board. Swing for 7. All right, let me just sideboard in for that. Forgot I had 5. All right, so what are we taking out? Entrench does its work for sure against something like the fire spray. Man, hand advantage matters a lot. Let's see here. So cards that need to come in. Making openings are going to help us deal with some of those units that with shields. So we got 2 of those. Those go in. Relentless really slows down those surprise strikes as long as we're ramping. So I may take those. So that's 5 cards. And we take the blast. We're keeping entrenched. We have a 3rd entrenched just to hold us over if we need it. I'm gonna take Super Laser Blast and the entrenched, and we're gonna be putting in 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards are gonna go in. What are we gonna get rid of? We're gonna get rid of the Death Troopers and Rook for sure. The Death Troopers, yes, they can kind of eat through shields, but they're gonna take some damage. Rook for sure. Rook is out. Rook is not. Rook needs to get that hit through, and it may not get the hit through. We do have some discard stuff, so I think I'm going to drop restocks because I don't necessarily feel like Vigilance is going to win me the game. I think we're just ramping to the control. So that's Rook. So that's 3 cards out of 8. We gotta do something else. No Trooper Lieutenants, I think, should stay. I don't like having as many bodies as I do for the for Boba Fett, but that's just the way it is. And the question is, do I keep maximum firepower? Maximum firepower won't, like, there's some stuff with shields, some stuff not. Man, 1, 2, 3. Let's do the Death Troopers. 4. I guess the real question is, do I feel like the entrenched matters? Maybe it is the entrenched I don't need to do. If I get rid of the trenches, yes, they did something for some of the stuff, but really I want to have more control. So maybe we just try no entrenched. It did help me a lot with the fire spray, but I'm hoping I can have a little bit more answers. I don't need it. So there's 3 cards out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7, and this time I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's try that. So we're putting in a Relentless, Make an Opening, and Super Laser Blast. We're getting rid of the Entrenches, the Rooks, and the Restock. So we're going to try it that way. Let's do a good table shuffle here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There is good math for table shuffling. I'll have to look it up. I remember what it is for like 60 of why you do it in piles of 4. I'm sure there's good math for 50. I'm not a mathematician. I did not take statistics as much as I wish I did, because so much stuff, if you're good at statistics, can tell you so much about odds and play styles. If you're a big math person, a local content creator here in the Portland area that I would recommend for you is the Force Unlimited. I do have them as a other channel at the bottom of mine that I recommend. Great guys. They do a lot of good math, especially if you're a big draft and sealed player. They talk a lot about quadrant theory, which I think is important, especially when we're looking at set 2. Quadrant theory is just looking at cards and understanding when are they good. Like, are they good early game or late game? Are they good when you're behind or ahead? And some cards are and some cards are not. For example, like Overwhelming Barrage. Overwhelming Barrage is not great when you're behind. I mean, when you're ahead, because you want to, like, if you're ahead, you really don't need it. But when you're behind, it has the capability of tying you back up to your opponent, or putting you past that and being ahead. And so it's cards like that is what you look at all the time when we talk about limited play. And I've done a lot of limited videos prior to some changes, prior to the game coming out, which are older and can be watched using some resources there. But as far as limited goes for set 2, that's all practice I've been doing just kind of on my own, and we'll continue to kind of do that just so I can have more knowledge of that and give that to you guys soon. So, all right, I'll do a quick cut here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are we going to draw? Let's find out. Need something good. Relentless, Power of the Dark Side, Snow Trooper Lieutenant, Death Trooper, Inferno 4, and Avenger. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. No ramp. No ramp. 1 removal. Okay. I'm going to mulligan. I'd rather mulligan. I need to see the ramp, I think, for a deck like Boba Yellow. Again, that Relentless really buys us some time. Takes out the Cunnings, takes out the surprise strikes. It doesn't prevent them from being played, but it really makes, let you know for the most part what damage is on the board and what your opponent can do. So because Relentless stops the first event your opponent plays every action phase, it can really trip up their combat mechanics, which Boba is a combat mechanic machine. He is there to try to manipulate the game through his combat tactics, and that's usually by defeating a unit or removing a unit. So, and has some great units to do that with. We've seen Bodhi, we've seen the Cantina Enforcer, we see 2 of the units with shields already, and we see other units that exhaust units. So a lot of manipulation, a lot of combat tricks. Boba is a perfect example of a mid-range deck and leader. All right, I drew both Gideon Haas, both Super Laser Techs, Power of the Dark Side, and Cell Block Guard. Ding, ding, ding. This is not amazing. Let's go. Cell Block Guard for sure. And I can give up 2 ramp and 1 Cell Block and 1 Gideon. I'm going to give up Power of the Dark Side. I'm going to give up that because there isn't much. I'd rather ramp than play Power of the Dark Side. So it looks like you're on mute, but I'm ready. I'll take initiative. I think I was on mute. All right, and you're on mute, Blair, just so you know. Draw 2 cards. Think we're good here. So, Probe Droid and Vigilance. We're going to put the Probe Droid down as a resource here. Crafty Smuggler's just going to get some damage on us over time. Let's go. The nice thing about the Super Laser Techs is he wants to swing into them or he's going to waylay them. So let's see what he does. If we can get a waylay out of it, that's perfect. I don't mind losing a waylay early on. Better that than on a Relentless or a Gideon. Okay. All right, I'll pay 3 for Super Laser Technician. Now he can waylay it and spend his whole resource, hit me for 2. That's a fine trade in my opinion. Or he can just swing into it and give me the resource if he wants. Or he can wait till next turn where I do the same thing, where I swing into it. Okay, going for the base. I'll take 2. I'll take initiative. Let's see if he waylays. I think one thing that's hurting him is, as far as I know, he's not playing the ISB agent, and a lot of times that 1 drop unit can make such a big difference with Boba's mechanic. So playing the Jawa or the ISB agent is just helpful in putting more bodies out. So let's see what he does here. Oh, there's a cat. I did, yes. I can see your paws. All right, looks like the new kitten showed up here, disrupting the force and everything on the table there. So let's see, he's gonna pay what? I have 4 cards in hand, no resources available. 3 for Boba Fett. Ugh, gross. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. That Boba's a little tough early on. Not what I want to see. He passes. Let's see what we got. We're going to draw 2 cards. Relentless and Vanquish. Okay. Okay. If we're going to ramp, let's ramp. I'm going to drop a Gideon. It seems weird, but I have Vigilance in my hand, Gideon, Super Laser Tech, and Relentless and a Vanquish. So we're really trying to get to that Relentless to slow some stuff down. We're going to swing this tech into, I think, the Crafty Smuggler. So we're going to do that. All right, swing Super Laser Technician into the Smuggler. We're 5, okay. We gotta move. We gotta move on this. Come on. What's the plan? We'll play Super Laser Tech with the ECL. And we'll take him out. I could waylay. I could Gideon with the ECL, but again, I think I just want to ramp faster. Once we do that, that's going to give us 3 resources to play around with. Nothing we can use this turn. But we could put Iden if we really want to. Ooh, cunning. So it's going to have fun here. discarding cards at random. We're going to label 1 through 5. All right, which one? 4 is Vigilance. Gross. It's giving someone +4/+0. Don't like that. Well, that changes my plans up. Let's go and vanquish. We'll vanquish that Boba Fett then. Had to spot removal that away. Man, I'm not about to take 9. I'll take 2 and... We haven't healed yet. Stay at 4. Is that 1 damage going to matter? It somewhat can. Yep. I'll take initiative. So the reason why I'm not healing, because he is going to go first. I can swing into Crafty Smuggler and prevent 2 damage next turn, rather than still just taking 1. After you do the math there. Death Trooper and another Relentless. Let's drop the Relentless. I like that. I like doing that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Gives us a little bit of options here. We're at 6 resources. I'm at 5. He's at 6. Okay. We're going to ECL, Super Laser Tech, to swing into the Smuggler. And it'll die. And reminder counter on Iden. Alright, the thing is, if we would have healed last turn on Iden, we would have gone to 3. Crafty Smuggler hits us for at minimum 2. Ooh, Bodhi Rook. I love this. He needs to see a non-unit card to discard. Okay, Death Trooper, Relentless, and Gideon. So he has nothing for me to discard, but he gets the knowledge. So if we would have left Crafty Smuggler alive, what the math I was saying is we'd be at like 5, we'd be at 4 health after we heal with Iden, but now we're a little bit better, so. I'll use Iden's ability, heal 1, go down to 3. So we're at 2. Again, Crafty Smuggler also on the board. Could have been rough with the setup of whatchamacallit. It could have been bad if he had like a surprise strike or something. Alright, I'll pay 3 for Death Trooper. He'll do 2 damage to himself and 2 damage to Greedo. No unit off Greedo's ability. Okay, let's see what he does now. Hoping he takes initiative. Okay, no Boba Fett initiative. I'll deploy Iden. Now, what's he want to do? Does he want to swing into the Death Trooper for 3, knowing Iden can finish him off? Or does he pass? Or just swing on the base? Let's find out. Swings on the base. Takes me from 3. Correct, yep. So you can exhaust 2, or ready to. I'll swing on your base for 4. Let's get that damage on there. Trip him up a little bit. He has 3. What's he going to play? Boba Fett? Or the Defender? Boba Fett unit. Okay, okay. Let me see it. Alright, I'll take initiative. That is some units out there. We got Make an Opening, that's perfect, and Probe Droid. Make an Opening at least will lower the damage of a unit and their health. Won't kill them, but it's something. We're at 7 resources. Let's go to 8. By dropping the Probe Droid into our resource pile, we can now run Make an Opening and Gideon Hask. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. And none of those units can kill it without using something special. And if he wants to use something special, I want him to work for it. So Let's make him work for it. All right, looks like he's ready to go. I'll pay 5 for Gideon. Not what you want to see. Not what you want to see. Here comes 4, 5. Ooh. Gideon bounced to my hand. Okay, okay. Let's go ahead and we can lower somebody down. 2 and 2. Pay 3 for make an opening. Let's give Boba Fett unit -2, -2, and I'm going to heal 2, and I'll go down to 5. All right, Boba Fett unit is easily killable now. So is Bodhi Rook. This forces Boba Fett, the leader, to swing into somebody if he's trying to keep more units alive. But it forces him to swing into the Death Trooper, which means I can avoid a little bit of damage here. So let's see what he does. Puts him in a tighter spot. He knows Gideon's in my hand. He knows I'm close to Relentless. Okay. Ooh, smart, smart, smart. Death Trooper is dead thanks to Bodhi there. Let's see. Both Bobas have to do something here. I really want a Super Laser Blast, but I don't have it. Pass. Let's see what he does. Okay, 1 damage on Iden. Great. I'll swing into that same Boba Fett to finish him off. Oh, Boba Fett dies. Never mind. Okay. Heal down to... I had damage on my thing, right? Yeah. 5? Yeah. I think I was at 5. So I'll go down to 4. Swing into... swing into your base for 4. Yep. Right, if he wants it, Boba Fett wants to kill Iden, she'll swing into Iden. Okay. Right, Iden is dead. That's perfectly fine. Got some damage. I'll take initiative. Draw 2. Resupply, overwhelming barrage. Those don't do me anything. Don't do anything right now. Overwhelming barrage. We're gonna play resupply. And we're close. So next turn we can play Overwhelming Barrage and Gideon in the same turn. We're at 9 resources. I think that's fine. Let's go. All right, I'll pay 9 for the Relentless. First event you play is has blank text every action phase. Okay. Takes me to 8. I'll take initiative. Takes me to 12. Takes me to 15. Base 2. Okay. A lot of Greedo, okay. Luckily we have Overrun Barrage in our hand, so we'll kill some stuff. There's 2 Overrun Barrages and a Power of the Dark Side. Dang. Dang. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna drop Power of the Dark Side here. We're at 10 resources. We have 3 5-drop cards. We could have 10 resources or 10 damage to distribute. I think that's pretty good. Let's do that. Okay. Yep. All right. All right, I'm going to pay 5 for Overwhelming Barrage. I have 10 damage to distribute. What is the health of Bodhi right now? 1. Okay, so 5 points of damage, or sorry, 1 point of damage on Bodhi, 1 point of damage on Greedo, 3 points on, 3 points on Boba Fett. Yep, and then the remaining 5, let's go. Let's go 3 on Headhunter, and then the last 2 on the Bouncer. Now, Hosk would have been a better play here, but I really needed him to feel the pressure of it. Yeah, Hosk would have given me +4 counters, which would have been great. There it is. Is it an upgrade or an event? I thought it was an upgrade. Oh, okay. He was going to play No Good to Me Dead on it, but apparently No Good to Me Dead's an event. Which, yep, that's true. Apparently it is. Looking at the card right now, it's a plan. Now we're about to swing on 10, which is great. It takes me to 18. Swing for 10 on your base. There it is. Love that. 18 right there. Okay, nothing there. Nothing special. Let's go. He's completely done, I think. There's nothing we can do to kill it, but we can do something. I'll pay 5 more for Gideon. Takes the initiative. I'll heal 1 with Iden, go down to 17, and then I'll pass. So we've only healed 3 this turn, this whole game with Iden, which isn't bad. Just drew Inferno 4 and Cell Block Guard. Ready our cards. We're going to stay at 5, or 10, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 resources. Staying at 10. Okay, move the counters there. We have Relentless. We have Gideon. We have Overwhelming Barrage in our hand and a Cell Block Guard to buy us some time. Probably the first thing we're going to do is play that Cell Block Guard. Should I do that? Remember, Surprise Strike doesn't do anything. Yep. One thing I love is people forget about Relentless every turn, every phase, and that catches them. All right, takes me to 20. Yes, I do. Overwhelming Barrage for 5. Correct. We'll kill both of your units, doing all points of damage that necessary needs to go there. Giving Relentless that, yep, and swing for 12. Right, very nice, yep. Yeah, I think Relentless is always the strategy against Boba decks. Like I think the ramp was my better play, and I got lucky that I had that barrage. Yeah. Yeah, my plan here, in what I really was thinking, if I can get rid of your waylays, maybe on the super laser techs early, that would still work in my favor, just because I didn't want you to have a lot of low cost removal once Relentless came out. Yeah, so he was getting rid of waylays because he had Cunnings and the bouncers. All right, well, I think we probably call it at 2 games, but those are great games. So appreciate you hopping in. I'll talk to you later. So that was great. We'll just go ahead and do this here. Look at all that chat knowledge you guys are seeing, all that stuff that was there before. So again, if you weren't, not those stats, that's not what we're looking at yet. Bam, this was the deck we were playing again today. Let me hit the right button here. I thought everything was great. Everything was working the way I wanted it to. Again, our big change here was Delmico. That really did slow down the board against the blue-white deck, and I think that's kind of why I have it. It helps a little with the aggro, helps with the control. We didn't really throw it out there against Boba, so this would be something we play around with a little bit more. Liking my sideboard right now. Devastator may be that one you don't really need, and so maybe there's something smaller to throw out, but I'm a big fan. I love the Star Destroyers, and again, if I wanted to, I'd throw Chimera into a deck, into the same one, and continue to have fun with it, just to play all the unique Star Destroyers. But I appreciate everyone hopping on today, chatting it up, watching the games. Hopefully you had fun. Good luck at your store showdowns. I have one tomorrow. I'm either playing a version of this or something aggressive and fun, because it's a best of one, and so 25-minute rounds. But I can't complain. I love my Sunday afternoons to be quick when it comes to gaming. And yeah, but anyway, I'll talk to everyone later. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy your week, and may the Force be with you.